Hey guys, King Power 44 here, and as you can guess, Moira is out on the PTR. I know it was really quick. They said it would take a couple of days, but I did not imagine it coming like the Monday after BlizzCon. But she's here, so we're going to take a look at her abilities again, and there's some stuff that I noticed that kind of seems a little OP, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But let's start off with her abilities. So for start, Moira is a support. And her primary fire is how she heals with Biotic Grasp. It's one of the ways she heals. You hold it down just like you would for Mercy's weapon or Winston's Tesla cannon or Symmetra's beam. And it heals allies in front of you. You can heal multiple allies as long as they're all standing together. And then her right click is her long range beam weapon that does damage, heals you, and replenishes your biotic energy. So let's take a look at that. So as you can see, if I try to heal, you can see the bar on the right, sort of like where D.Va's defense matrix bar is. And as that depletes, the healing beam gets smaller and bam, now I can't heal anymore. In order to replenish that, you could wait, but it takes forever. Or you could right click and deal a nice amount of damage. It looks like close to the same amount that Winston's Tesla cannon does. So that's actually a lot of damage right there. And it fills you up, so you can go ahead and, wow, both of them died. Heal your allies. We'll take a look at that in a second. Get back up, bots. Take some damage. Alright, here. So you just point and heal. And if they're together, you can heal both of them at the same time. Alright, let's move on to the next ability. Moira's next ability that we're going to talk about is her shift, which is her fade. She basically disappears, she moves faster and becomes invulnerable, but you can't shoot while doing this. So it's sort of like a Reaper Wraith together with a Tracer Blink. So you can't go up just like Tracer. You can't, you know, dash upward, but you can. Here, it recharges after 6 seconds, so we'll see that again. But you can choose to dash backwards or forward. So as you saw, you pretty much Wraith, but you go invisible and move, I'd say about 30 meters? No, way less. Let me see. If this is 20 meters right here, you can dash. Yeah, okay. Around 15 meters, you can dash. Forward, backwards, right, left. You can really, you know, go in sort of diagonals if you hold down W and D or A and W. And you can move around really nicely like that. It's up every 6 seconds, so make sure you're using it. Alright, let's take a look at her next ability. Moira's next ability is her Biotic Orb. Now, this is the other way she can deal damage or heal her allies, but once again, you'll have to choose which you're going to do. We'll take a look at this. Basically, she launches a bouncing sphere that either heals nearby allies or damages nearby enemies. You have to choose like we said. Okay, so if you press E, you can see Moira has her heal in her left hand and her damage in her right hand. You can only use one. You can only have one orb out at a time. So let's throw the damage. You can see it does, I believe it does 200 damage total before the orb fades away, and the heal will do 300 healing before it fades away. But it can bounce off of walls. I don't know why that orb isn't healing these bots either. I tried it earlier, but it just, I don't know, it doesn't lock onto them. It's a really good source of healing though, especially if you're, let's say you're like over here draining some life. You can get some heals out on your teammate, get some more energy back, dash over here, heal your squad up, and you'll be good to go. Alright, last but not least, let's take a look at her ultimate ability. Moira's ultimate ability is Coalescence. She basically fires a beam that heals allies and damages enemies. So many jokes about her using a Kamehameha, but this is basically what it looks like, okay?
Surrender to my will.
This beam goes through shields, it goes through everything except for walls, and you can, whoever's in it from your team gets healed, and whoever's in it from the enemy team gets damaged. It's sort of like another form of burst healing, which I think we really needed. because Mercy's kind of the only one we have for burst healing. And yeah, you can argue Ana too, but her play has seen a bit of a hit recently just with the changes to Mercy. Let's go and finish that off. Don't leave him alive. Alright, so now that we got to look at all of her abilities, something that I wanted to talk about is, first of all, she heals a lot very quickly, and that's the burst healing I was talking about. It's really nice. I think she's going to be a great upfront support. She's going to be in the front lines, healing up your Genji, healing up your Tracer. She can dash back, heal up the tanks. And another thing that seemed really weird is, take a look at this. This is 20 meters away, right? Watch this. Her right click locks on from about 20 meters. I think that's its range, right? Like if we, yeah, see, we can't lock on. But the minute we move up to 20, boom. That's really far, so she can actually, you know, stay back. Is this 20 meters here? Yeah, it's about 20 meters. Perfect. Okay. So you can stay back behind your shields, lock onto some enemies, drain their health a little bit, send a damage orb out, heal up your team while that does damage. She's very versatile, and I think she's going to be a great addition to the game. She might be taking the place of Mercy in a couple of games. A lot of people can clearly see the similarities between Zenyatta and her because, you know, they both have the healing and the damage and choosing what you want to do. I think Ana sort of has the same thing. The only supports that heal, that don't have to choose whether they're healing or doing damage, is Lucio, but he has to choose whether or not to heal or give speed. So there's always a trade-off for healing, and that's something I like that they've kept with the new hero. So I haven't played her in a game, but that's because, you know, it's just going to be 6v6 Moiras. Because who doesn't want to play this hero right now? Unless you're trying to see who she combos well with. And I think just about everyone. The way she is right now, she might be picked every single game. I do think she's a little bit strong, like Jeff said. But putting her out early on the PTR, I guess will give them some critical feedback when it comes to how strong she actually is. Alright guys, so that's it. This is a short little video just going over her abilities, telling you guys what I think. I really like Moira. I knew we were getting a support hero because we desperately needed one. It was getting kind of stale playing support out here. I can't wait for her to hit live. Again, I was super surprised with them, you know, releasing her on the PTR so soon, but like I said before, I think it might have been the best way to get some critical feedback. Alright guys, in the comments down below, let me know what you think of the new support hero, Moira. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, guys. Also, you can find me on Twitter at angel_the_twin. The links are in the description below. We also stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. We stream Overwatch, of course. But we do play other games here and there, so go ahead and check that out. Again, links are in the description below. Have a great Monday. Have fun with Moira on the PTR, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm King Pyro 44, and I'm out of here. Peace.